Anyway, another yap session about a camera brand that I thought was pretty cool, right? It's like one of the camera brands that's like really underrated and produces quality stuff, but it went bankrupt because no one bought it and it was expensive, sort of like Saab, but yeah, more or less like that. And yeah, the more I go into it, the more I see that they made really stupid decisions. Alright, the camera is this dumbass. This thing. And the thing is this. The RE2, the second to last camera that they made before going out. And kinda makes sense, kinda doesn't. So yeah, what am I gonna talk about? So a couple of things. Probably from the beginning, this is the camera that I bought. And this is in the current form that it is, right? That's all the parts. Now why I started to disassemble this is because it had a couple of issues. First was on the listing, it was mentioned that the shutters were going slowly, so the first shutter, the first curtain would go fast, but the second would go slowly, or on the slow speeds would just go like this and then stop and then fully close, something like that. And upon getting it, I discovered another problem, that the curtain itself was damaged. There was basically a streaked line, a line on the second curtain, a solid one, as if it was like catching onto something, right? So there was like a line of it which had holes, so the curtain material was, well, bad, right? It was bad. Then those two are the primary reasons why I started disassembling it. So that's that. Now, what else? What do I start to speak about is piece of bitch ass. Next thing is maybe I'm gonna talk about the shell of it, right? How it's made, right? So it's gonna be kind of tricky. This, right? This part. One sec. I'm gonna zoom. This part, right? It's basically the same as on the Miranda F. One sec. How far can this zoom? Okay, like this. This is basically a lot of similar parts like on the Miranda F, which was made in the 60s, came out in the 60s, which probably carried on from the 50s or something like that. So it shares similarities, mainly the cranking, the winding mechanism. This is similar with the same. Let's put it back in, right? Hold it in place, like gently, really gently. The spring is similar, right? I think maybe this one's a bit smaller on this axis. Similar things, similar everything. The transition from this to the clock to the, how's it called, the frame counter, right? So similar mechanism going through there, similar parts here, two probably screws in the same place, basically a lot of similar parts. So that's basically that. And then going down, it's probably also something similar. Maybe they improved, maybe they didn't. It doesn't really matter, right? Here's the thing for the light meter, wibbly wobbly, right? Cool stuff. So a lot of similarities, I guess, to some previous units, right? That's the beginning. What else is similar? No idea, to be honest. That's as far as I removed or disassembled my Miranda F, which is even in even worse shape, but not really. But it's better, to be honest. It's usable. It's like really usable. This one started even to wind up slowly, so the winding was like going through like thick grease, sort of a thing. What else is that when I was disassembling, I disassembled the back plate, right, the bottom plate. Why is it? Huh. Okay. Go. Shh. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I disassembled this, but I then opened this. If I remember, yes, I opened this flap, removed the plate, which is the plate that sits. Where does it sit? Yes. This thing, this plate. You can see the knob thingy, 2 screws, very easily opened. Then you can see the 2 shutters, right? The 2 cylinders. So I saw that, right? I saw the shutter curtains, and I saw that the bottom part of the curtain, the ribbon that holds, I think, that holds the second curtain that was already in a bad shape, right? That had the streak. The bottom ribbon was, I don't know if it was catching onto itself, but it was like also getting ripped. Like, imagine like a good ribbon, right? But it's getting like dotted lines and ripping itself. It was something like that. It was like catching onto something and then just getting scratched all over. It was in the wrong position also. It didn't like go equally or straight across. So basically it was traveling not like this, like not straight, but like probably something like this, and it just coiled up not equally, right? Not like this, but just something like you get it, right? Just not onto itself, not a thing that it was good, right? So I don't know how many people would consider that it would be already a failure or a camera that should be dropped, but I went further, right? I thought I was like, sure, I'm gonna take it apart, maybe fix something, maybe gonna put some new grease into it, into the cylinders, right? And that was probably the main and biggest mistake that I made with this camera, because I thought that it's gonna be something like they did on the Germans, right? For example, the Exactas, the early ones, I don't know. I only have the pre-war, the first Exacta, right, or the second Exacta, right? I have that one. I thought it was gonna be like on the Pentagon 6 or Practice 6, right? What else has this similar thing? I don't remember, but some camera also has a removable cylinder, right? So basically, on the Pentagon 6s, if anyone knows, you can remove the curtains, the curtain materials, the whole thing with the cylinders, right? So basically you have a cylinder, one curtain, right? The first one, let's say. There's a cylinder, there's another cylinder, it holds those with glue, and this one, if we're looking reversely, this one has the spring inside, and this one just holds it. So when you wind it, it goes around, right? There's the shutter, and when you release it, it goes, right? I thought that it's gonna have a removable curtain with the cylinder, right? That you can remove the whole thing with the thing and the thing and the thing, right? Probably not with this one. I searched after doing the whole thing, I searched on Japanese one forum thing where the guy just removed the whole curtain but not the cylinder, and I didn't find anything else. That wasn't really a thorough search, but that's where I ended it. I thought that these two things, which are clearly the cylinders itself, right, the curtains, that they could be removed. One sec. For anyone that's removed a Zenith camera and had it the curtain tensioned, will know that you can that it's like similar to this, right? You can see the silver dot is a small screw, and around it is like a coggy thing, like a cog, and there's a screw inside. Don't mind the the hand gestures, but you get what I'm saying. There's a screw, and you can tension it or unscrew this, as if on the Zeniths, right? You unscrew the small screw, or reversely, you unscrew the whole the big black cog, and then holding onto the thing, onto the small screw, you reversely tension the the curtain, right? That's what I thought was gonna happen, because on the Zeniths you can completely remove the big black cog, and it's probably then it gets loose. I never removed it fully, but that's why I imagine happens. On the practice 6s, there's the cog and there's a pin, then you can remove it and it just also falls out, gets out. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Well, I couldn't remove these. I couldn't remove the big big part. I could only tension it. I didn't want to use pliers or anything, because first of all I needed to go 2 rooms that way, then take the pliers, then go back, then do all the shenanigans. I was already tired. I couldn't be fucked with it. So I thought I was gonna remove the plate, which has 2 screws, and I thought I was gonna just remove it through here with the mirror box getting out. It didn't get out, and that's basically what. So basically that's the whole story of what I did. Started disassembling everything that I can see, more or less. So yeah, that's probably the farthest that I can tell. Another thing is that I cocked the shutter and I can't release it. No idea why. Maybe if the 2 or 0 people that's gonna watch it, one sec, will tell in 10 years what the problem was. But that's the current situation of where I cocked it, right? It should be, I guess, in the position of getting ready to fire. I removed the big arm that goes from here, there, and to here, that controls or does something with the mirror, which has a relatively strong spring. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. There's the pin that connects or does something with the arm, right? So it does something cool. Hold on. How does it? Yeah, as you can see, it takes quite a lot of strength to do it, right? It's cocked. Now this is the release thingy. Hold on. Yeah, that's quite a bit of a spring, you know. So that's basically it. Yeah, that's, I don't know, gotta do something about it. Just wanna understand what the hell is going on with this, just to fire it, because it's, I don't know, wonky. Now I'm getting tired of speaking. So basically, what I did now, as you can see, is that I removed the curtain material from the cylinders. See in this. There's the curtain, there's the glue. It's quite dark. One sec. Oh yes, good thing the screws are flying all over. I mean, part of my fault. No, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Oh, holy moly. Okay. Yeah, it's visible. Okay, one sec. Where's the focus? More or less here, right? So, yeah, you can see the more blacked out parts to the middle is me blackening it with a Sharpie just because I thought it was gonna happen, something was gonna happen. And yeah, now I can see that there's a whole line going through this, which I don't know what could have caused it, to be honest, because there's nothing that would catch it in this plane, right? I mean, yeah, there's nothing on that wall, there's nothing that goes to that wall, this goes on the top. So that, I don't know, I don't want to call it, but that may be a factory issue. I mean, factory defect, because this camera will like, it looked like it was never used. I mean, hold on a second. Also the bottom ribbed thing, right? Nothing worth mentioning on that one. Okay, one sec. The battery is also dying. So, any signs of use? Not really. I mean, the prisms like usually go out first, right? So there's one chip, but this line, the edges are not really going out. There's no real brass going from them, because I have another one, another just Miranda that's in like I mentioned, a bad shape. This is also like really good. Nothing worth of mentioning in here. Okay. Oh, no, fuck sakes. Oh, fuck sakes. All right. This one, right, is usually also bad on the edges, but it's not like it's like hella used, right? It has signs of it, right? But it just may be from sitting. So, hell do I know? So anyway, battery going out. Be right back. Okay, another battery. One sec. It's getting dark out here, so yeah. Anyway, it's already telling me the battery is going out. Anything else worth mentioning? No idea. Kind of on a rush as of now. The lenses. I mean, the lenses are cool. I did a video on a 135mm. I had a hard time with that one, not gonna lie. Anything else? The 50mm 1.8, the EC that came standard with this one. The aperture control is like really smooth and really, how do I say? It's like really satisfying to use. The clicks. It's not like the usual like. It was like metal on metal. It's like, if you've ever heard it, it's fucking awesome. And yeah, I mean, this camera, if it was in a good shape, it would have been awesome to use. I mean, the way it sounds, the way it clicks, the way it winds up, the way it shoots, the feel of it, the ergonomics and everything is just. Alright, my last battery, right? This one's on 100%, so it's gonna be good. Yeah, it would have been a hell of a camera to use, but if anyone is buying this with some issues, I mean, if you have a lot of experience and you're feeling good with it, I didn't have such a good time with it, but I would probably not recommend it if it had some issues. if this camera had issues. I mean, it's not all that easy to fix, I think, especially if it's curtains, right? Then it'd be an annoying pinchy battle to have the curtain roll onto the thing and then glue it again. It's gonna be iffy, I think, right? To re-grease it, sure, maybe it's like just sprayed it down with everything and then grease it around with everything, lube it up, maybe, nothing bad, sure thing. But I don't know, if it has some curtain problems, probably avoid it. If it has some problems, probably avoid it. But if it's a good thing, if it's a good one, I think you would enjoy it. So, I don't know, make up your own decisions. Don't listen to me. I'm just here to yap about what I have, what I do, what I do again, right? So, right, one sec. So this is all the parts that I had removed. Yes, sure, everything's on my desk and not in an orderly fashion. Sure thing, I know. No wonder. I do sometimes miss screws. Sometimes, not always. This was just a learning thing for me. So, yeah, those washers, I know where they go. That I know. Probably I know. There's a lot of other random stuff. There's this. Right. It's a cool camera. Definitely cool things, right? It feels solid. Solidly built. Solidly everything. To use it, it's unique. It has double mount. I don't know what other camera has a double mounted bayonet, right? I mean, if it was M42, it would have been magical. But it's M44. I mean, there are some adapters, nothing bad on that. So, yeah, the conclusion, it's an experience, most definitely. It's built really well, but the problem is that they went bankrupt. Also the grease. It's also a thing that has plagued them in my eyes. It's definitely a thing for them, and yeah, I mean, make up your own conclusions. Cool camera. I'm gonna still disassemble it. I'm gonna try to assemble it. I'm gonna try to make it work. That's it. So yeah. Okay, some quick filming. Nothing too much. This is my Miranda F. Yes, the F1. Not F1, but the first from the Fs, right? Has the standard Miranda 1.9. All basic stuff. And what I want to show is how the damage goes. So this is the similar but rather different prism. This one's bent, so being dropped probably. Also has a chip, as I remember. This side, you can see it has more scratches, more everything. The plate itself is corroding, so that's also something else. Yeah, this one's like a beater, right? It's like been there, done that. That's another plate that's going out. You know, it has some problems. That's also like corrosion on the contacts. The other side, yeah, way more use. One sec. Yeah, way more use there, here, you know, everywhere. Everything else is like standard, the same. I'm gonna just be filming quickly, so not to be like time consuming. This, you can see, was white. It was like getting white with dust, so I don't know, I cleaned it with alcohol and with like cotton swabs and stuff, and it was still white. Probably some some kind of fungus. So yeah, that's after that I had to blacken it with a Sharpie. This one also, this part also is going out. It's like also corroding on edges. And yeah, so that's how this sounds. Yeah, everything standard, pretty normal. That's the Miranda F. Also screw missing here for the depth of field. Everything else, yeah, normal stuff, right? Normal stuff. And then, one sec. Well, we have another one. We have the Miranda DR, I think. It's either a D or DR. It's a bit different, mainly because it has a modern this thing, the lever. It's modern, right? But the shutter speeds are like on the Zenith. You need to pull on the cap, like pull it up, right, and then shift it. So that's the thing. And this is the sound. It's like a Scout from CS 1.6, sort of like that. It's you can also see quite dirty and has dust because I haven't cleaned it in a while. But yeah, this lens is also a really dumb lens. One sec, I can set it to the maximum aperture. Yep. It uses a dumb mechanism to control the aperture. I mean, when I put it together, oh, look, it's one sec. It's like at 5.8. One sec. Anyway, there's lighting. So at f 5.6. Yeah, it's like at f32. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the aperture, it has like an arm, and it just goes like this, and it's all kinds of wonky. So yeah, oh, now it's working quite good. You know, you see, it's like 5.6 type. Oh, it's just wonky as fuck. Anyway, yeah. So this is the Miranda DR. It's like better, right? It has like the sounds better, right? This is the the frame counter as opposed to this. I mean, it's in the same spot too. It's in the same spot. Everything's in the same spot. Like, it hasn't changed a lot, you know. It's like this is same place, that same place. Like, it's all the same basically. So yeah, I mean, nothing to really see here. And one sec. So you take the back off. Oh yeah, I had I installed some new light thing materials. Yeah, it's really hard to put it in, so every time it just really grips itself. Anyway, this, oh goodness me, yeah, it's a bit. Maybe I should tension it. It's a bit. How should I say? Not wonky, crumpled, shrunken. Like, there's like the things that go on old people. You know, like, it's just, you know, the thing that happens to old people on the skin. This has quite good tension, I think. One sec. Let me see with that one. It's the same. So yeah, and the sounds are like, okay, 500. It's like way different. It's completely different, and it has this mechanism where you have to put it on X, and then it allows you to use the slow the slow speeds. So this is 1 second. Oh, already cocked. Yeah, it's like pretty cool. It's like one of the better cameras in terms of sound and just overall use. So yeah, short video.